Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the last days. Oh, the beginning of the last days. My name's Laura-Lynn Tyler Thompson. I had an absolutely fabulous weekend. How was yours? I am learning to just take back my joy and get back a sense of stability and peace. Does that mean anything's changed? Does that mean that I don't think the global elites are not, half out of their minds or even fully out of their minds? No, it doesn't. I think they're completely crazy. But what I feel is that I'm putting all my hope and my strength and my source of peace into God and God alone. So I was reading from my dad's Bible this morning, and I like to read you things that he underlined when he was here on this earth. And today it's from Psalms 100, and it says, "Serve the Lord with gladness." With gladness. So we're on this planet, and we're supposed to serve God. We can do that in several different ways. We can do that with anxiety. We can serve the Lord and we can be like, oh, I don't know what's going to happen. Or we can be serving the Lord with gladness in our hearts. And it says, come before his presence with singing. Now, I love to sing. Nobody else does. Likes me to be doing that when I'm around. But I love to sing, and I just do it in my heart to the Lord. And then it says, "Know ye that the Lord, He is God. It is He that has made us, and not we ourselves. We are His people and the sheep of His pasture." There's been a lot said about being sheep, right? Well, we want to be sheep to the Lord, but we want to be wise as a serpent and gentle as a dove towards those that do not know God. And finally, it says, enter into his gates with thanksgiving and into his courts with praise. Be thankful unto him and bless his name. I was taught something very special, and I'm glad that I was taught this, and that is that we don't come into God's presence just, declaring our needs. I need this, I need that, Lord. Fix this, fix that in my life. No, no, no. We come into God's presence with gratefulness, with thanksgiving for what he's done, for what he's already taken care of, for how he has maneuvered every crisis we have ever been through. Hasn't he been good? He has. He's taken care of every single thing. So I am trusting him to get me through. I've got a really cool verse at the end of today's broadcast. I've been listening in my Bible Gateway at night to all of the stories of the kings. And it's very clear, and I say this again, that whoever served God, God blessed their rulership. Whoever did not follow the ways of God, God did not prosper and bless the entire nation when they were not honoring his ways. So could it be that what we're going through right now, could it be that this is God's way of dealing with our nation because our leaders are corrupt and at fault? And so God is allowing a season of complete unrest. Does it mean he won't take care of us in the middle of it? It does not. It does not mean that. And I know that some of you can say, but bad things have happened to good people. And boy, the I think the passage we read on Friday was that it rains on the just and the unjust. That's so true. But according to the word of God, his favor always rests. He helps us to deal with the sadness, the grief, the brokenness, things that happen. And some things are so very, very painful. But his favor rests on those who are righteous and do what they are called to do before him for their lives. And I trust him for that. So what I think is going on in the world right now is a whole bunch of things have happened that is revealing, pulling back, as it were, an onion skin to reveal the deeper parts of the evil that we have. And let's remember something. Evil is not a what, it's a who. Evil is the enemy himself. So we're dealing with a very bad enemy on our planet, and there are certain things that we can do to get through it all. Before we get on to our amazing guest today, and I just thank you so much. Thank you for all of your wonderful letters. I am inundated with so many emails that I can't get to them all. So I'm so sorry if I don't get back. I'm getting someone to help me a little bit with stuff like that. So that's going to be one of the good things in this new year. I'm going to try to get back to every single person that we possibly can. So are we still on YouTube? We are. Okay. So we're on YouTube right now. All right. Well, let's go to this video. Jessica Robb, a young Canadian CTV reporter in Edmonton, suffers a sudden medical emergency during her live broadcast. Have you seen this yet? Take a look.
We're happy that something is being done, but this is something that they've been asking for since day one. So for them, this is about 1,000 days too late. Now, Nariman, looking at after the day, families are pushing the feds to. Sorry, Nariman, I'm not feeling very well right now, and I'm about to.
Okay, we'll come back to me right now, and we'll make sure that, Jessica, you are doing okay. Thank you. We will make sure that Jessica is okay. And we will give you guys an update a little bit later to make sure that she is doing all right. She is not alone. She is with.
So we've seen a lot of that kind of thing going on. We have seen many different reporters, athletes, people caught on video suddenly having some sort of happening, and also strokes and even death. So that's where we're at right now. I guess all-cause mortality across the world is up. People are asking a lot of questions about that. I'd like to, could we do my share right now before we let YouTube go? YouTube, we're going to let you know that we've got stuff to talk about today that is probably out of respect. We're going to just let the YouTube broadcast go. We have the link to in the YouTube chat, there's a link to Rumble, which you can just click on, and you will go to where we're live today on Rumble. And we love Rumble, BitChute, these platforms that are allowing us to speak the truth and tell the facts. I mean, everything that we gather for this show, my husband and I, we are very, very careful to want to bring things that are can be proven and that they've got, corroborating evidence to go with it. So if I could show you my share right now. This is from NSW Health Surveillance data, and this is the rates per 1 million population by the vaccine status. And this is all fully verified. So if we go to this right here, oh, that's annoying that it's doing that. Okay. So I got to go a little bit smaller. Oh, shoot. Oh, dear. Now I went to the wrong, I got to go back. Click the top box. Oh, yeah, here. Oh, there it is. Okay, thank you. On this here, if I can pull this up a little bit. All right, so at the bottom here, right here, this line, these are the unvaccinated, okay? So this is the rate of events per 1 million population by vaccination status count at the start of the observation week. And this was taken, let me see. So these data are events with COVID and not necessarily because of COVID. The observed events show when you've got this line right here, the green is the 4 doses, okay? And it's basically showing, yeah, the bottom is the date. So when you get to December 2022, in the hospitalizations, this is what's happening. So the non-vaccinated are staying right down here like this. So this is in Australia. Australia releasing this incredible information on the fact that after the fourth dose, there is a significant spike in hospitalizations and death. And this is what Dr. Makis has been also reporting in Canada, that the deaths of doctors, it's way up. That's verifiable by what you would be expecting it to be by this year and by the end of last year in particular, that everything has spiked up. And we're seeing that data from around the world after the fourth dose, that seems to be the problems, where the problems come in. So you can find this graph and you can go through it, because some of you love to just look at all the ins and outs. You can put these different things, age. So these, it's on Flipboard. So you can go into age adjustment. So 80 to 89, for instance, right? So this is the vaxxed, and count all unvaxxed. That's the dark blue. The best case percentage vaxxed of age group in hospital. So this light blue are all vaccinated. The dark blue lines are pretty much at the top of each of these categories for every single age group. That tiny little bit. So what we are showing is they do call it something that I'm not going to say right now on this platform. So let's let YouTube go, because I'm already skating on thin ice. I have a feeling I'm watching my words. And if you're on YouTube, just head on over to Rumble, and you're going to love our guest today, and we'll talk more about everything. So if we've said goodbye to YouTube now, could we